We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. And Besigye will live. Besigye will live. Besigye will live someday. Deep in my heart, I do believe Besigye will live someday. Besigye will be free. Besigye will be free. Besigye will be free someday. Deep in my heart, I do believe Besigye will be free someday. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Kiza Besigye! Freedom for all! Freedom for all!
Madam. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Besigye will be free. Besigye will be free. Besigye will be free. Deep in my heart, I do believe we shall live in peace someday. Freedom for all. All for freedom. All for freedom. Freedom for all.
69 years ago, today, Dr. Besigye came to this world. It's a day we shall always live to celebrate. One of the good things that happened in this country is for the late Chief Fefe to give birth to Colonel Dr. Kiza Besigye, a patriot, a statesman, an assertive leader who has also touched millions of people and who has made a significant contribution to the transformation of this country. He's our patriarch at Katonga here, you are aware. He embodies the struggles that we are all involved in. He's an embodiment. He's the arch up there. He's at the apex of the struggle. He is, as I said, the patriarch of our struggle in this country, no doubt about that. It's not in dispute. Across board, it's not about actually Katonga. It's for the whole of Uganda. That's how important his life is to this country. So we are gathered here, first of all, to celebrate this day, because it means a lot to us as Ugandans. That is the day he came to this world, and it's a day that is so important in the struggle and our lives. We may be celebrating the day, but we're not in a celebratory mood. That's a paradox. We are not in a celebratory mood because he should be with us here to cut the cake. Unfortunately, you know what is happening. It's behind the bars. So it's an irony. Yes, we are going to cut the cake here to mark this 69th birthday anniversary, but we are equally hurting. We are hurting. I repeat, we are hurting. Not only us here who are representing millions of Uganda who have trust in Dr. Kiza Besigye and the struggles he has always championed are equally hurting. The injustice that has been unleashed on him, and also the fact that all institutions of the state which would come to his rescue seem to have capitulated to that tyrannical rule of Mr. Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. That many of the doors are now closed. Parliament is now quiet about Dr. Kiza Besigye's rights and also, of course, other political prisoners. The judiciary, we have the same issues, but I'll tell you what we intend to do. And obviously, other humanitarian organizations, like the Uganda Human Rights Commission and others, which would uphold, ordinarily would be expected rather to uphold the principles enshrined in our Constitution, are all at war. See, quite deplorable. But as I said, we do that notwithstanding, we do celebrate the fact that he is alive and kicking. That is important because what he has endured all these years of the struggle is well documented. He has put himself in the line of fire, in harm's way, for the sake of liberating this country. We do celebrate him for the tenacity, resilience, charisma, and all those attributes he has exuded in championing this good cause. We do intend to visit him at Luzira today to share this day with him in whichever way possible. But before we do that, two things we have done here. Number one, we have now taken a step to go back to the High Court to secure his liberties. So this morning, we finalized all the pleadings, the paperwork, and filed a fresh bail application in the High Court this morning. We targeted it for this day, the day he was born, to be the day we are filing a fresh bail application to signify that that fact. So, we have filed it. See application number 282 of 2025, filed this morning, the 22nd day of April 2025, at High Court, Criminal Division. You'll be getting copies of the same. They are readily available. we do expect now the judiciary to accord Dr. Besigye the treatment he deserves and to uphold the law without fear or favor. There are issues which were really very, very disturbing that were highlighted by the judge who handled the first bail application. Rosette Comfort Kanya. That Dr. Besigye had fulfilled all the conditions provided for under the law for grant of bail. That he had satisfied all the requirements. He's of advanced age, now 69. He had substantial sureties, permanent residence, Nikabaka Bengandi Buyinja here, Kasangati. And also, he has executed good conduct and character. Even when he faced similar charges before, he never jumped bail. He never in any way abused the conditions that were set by court. So generally, he's a gentleman. He's a person of good character and good conduct. All that is well captured in the judgment of Rosette Comfort Kanya. But she said that notwithstanding, if we were to release you, there would be temptation, given the gravity of the offense, that is treason. There would be temptation to interfere with the investigation. Quite ridiculous, because it's very, very speculative and far-fetched. It's far-fetched. In exercise of court jurisdiction, discretion, you are supposed to be guided by objective factors, or you are supposed to be guided by particular principles and facts. And you have to be objective. You cannot act in a manner which does not in any way resonate with the principles enshrined in our Constitution and other relevant laws. So this is what exactly happened. Justice Rosette Comfort Kanya considered extraneous matters which were far-fetched, that you are likely to be tempted to interfere with the investigation. Never mind that it's alleged that the offenses were committed in Greece, in Switzerland, in Kenya, and so on and so forth.